But what a man brings to the relationship is more exclusive and differentiated. Remember, resources are the most difficult thing to conquer in life. However, a woman who gives her body to someone without emotional involvement is a danger. It's a very big danger to have her by your side. You are done if you do that. But she has already shown her true colors to you. A woman might claim that her extramarital relationship meant absolutely nothing to her and that she didn't have any emotional involvement. She will always say that because she knows your next move, your next decision could be taking away her access to all your protection and all your resources. And he doesn't have the option for polygamy, which is his mating strategy. Not having this option for polygamy, he will only go to promiscuity. He will only go to infidelity. And another point, very important, after any separation, generally you have a woman going after the man to be able to get access to all those exclusive and differentiated things the man used to give during the relationship, which after the breakup, she no longer have access and she cannot conquer it because she is not better than the man to conquer those things. And she went after that man at the beginning because he was better than her. What are the meaning and consequences of cheating for a man and for a woman? Modernity seeks to instill the notion that the value and importance of cheating and importance of a man being sexually involved with someone outside of his marriage and a woman doing the same are similar. However, these situations have completely different meanings. Why is it the case? The union between a man and a woman, traditionally and in modernity, implies the exclusivity of access to the woman's body to the man. The primary expectation a man has from a woman in their interaction is her loyalty, her collaboration, and exclusivity in the access of her femininity. When a woman engages in extramarital relationship, she is giving away what should be exclusive to her man. She immediately breaks the bond, the link created by the exclusive benefit she can offer to her man. By sharing this with another person, there is nothing special left that the man receives from her that can compensate the resources, the protection he provides. This is the first component. The second component is that a woman using hypergamy as her mating strategy will only have a relationship with the best possible man she can find and conquer. If she engages in any extramarital relationship, it means there is some insufficiency in her current relationship that causes her to stop respecting and admiring her partner's competence as the best she can benefit from. And after that, she saw that competency in the best possible option she had. The individual she had the affair with was evaluated by her as being the best option, better in some specific aspect than her partner. This led to her loss of admiration, respect for her partner. Consequently, her partner no longer excites her, which is why she sought this energy, this emotion outside of the relationship. The most important information to note is that, first, she no longer finds in her partner what she once did. Secondly, the only duty, the only thing she should offer exclusively to her partner, she no longer provides, meaning that her duties, her responsibilities within the relationship are not being fulfilled. Now consider the opposite scenario. If a man becomes involved in any extramarital relationship, his duties, his responsibilities have traditionally never been about offering his body exclusively to a single woman. The traditional and modern duties of a man in a relationship involves providing resources and protection. In modern times, satisfying his partner emotionally and physically have also become important, which makes sense because emotional satisfaction is crucial for our generation, for happiness, for any human being. Additionally, the expectation of a man's body being exclusively to one woman has emerged. However, this single woman has the right to control her own availability and the availability of her body, her sexuality for this man, meaning she can manipulate his desires, his emotions, whenever she wants. If she stops satisfying him, the duty of sexual exclusivity would cease to exist from this man, despite the other benefits he provides. Because he's providing benefits to these women, but the woman is not providing benefits to his man. And the benefits which a woman can provide to a man are mainly sexuality, because all other benefits which are needed to a relationship to be strong like a rock, they are coming from the male side. Protection, resources, protection, there is a lot of levels of protection. Financial protection, emotional protection, security, etc., etc. And traditionally, this was not the case. For men and women who understood the dynamics of man-woman interaction, the primary responsibility of the man is protection and provision of resources. Fidelity can be a duty, but only when the man is sexually satisfied at home. Remember that a man's mating strategy is polygamy, especially the high-value men or those aspiring to be a high-value man. This doesn't mean that you must be engaging in infidelity, but as your mating strategy, you have polygamy. That's nature, that's biology. These men have options and bring more to the relationship than they can receive, as we already said. What a woman brings to the relationship complements the family, yes, but what a man brings to the relationship is more exclusive and differentiated. Remember, resources are the most difficult thing to conquer in life. That's why we have a lot of fathers and we have a lot of mothers. Even someone living under the bridge can be a father, can be a mother, meaning it's not difficult to form a family. It's not difficult. So it's not correct to say a woman will build a family. That's not difficult. A man too is under the same family and is doing the same, and it's not difficult. The problem is building a successful family. If you go to society and evaluate successful families, you will find that they are not a lot. They can be 16%, 20%, 25%. If this woman is under this umbrella of 25%, 20%, yes, we can say she have the right to claim exclusivity. But we are not talking about this specific number. We are talking about generalities. And as we said, what the man brings to the relationship, it's more exclusive and differentiated. Why? He brings resources. If you go to society and evaluate, you will find that we don't have a lot of high-value men. They are 10% of society. This is exclusive. This is differentiated. That's why you will find one company owner and a lot of employees. Why? He's differentiated in that specific skill which makes him understand how to run a company, to build a company, and to be successful. So what a man brings in the family are much more stronger, more exclusive, and more differentiated. And another point, very important, after any separation, generally, you have a woman going after the man to be able to get access to all those exclusive and differentiated things the man used to give during the relationship, which after the breakup, she no longer have access and she cannot conquer it because she is not better than the man to conquer those things. And she went after that man at the beginning because he was better than her. It's very important to be clear about all these points of view. Now, play a close attention to another point of view. A man fulfills all his responsibilities of protection and provision of resources in the relationship. We are bringing this has a different perspective on fidelity and exclusivity. Most importantly, If a man's responsibility are protection and provision of resources, when he has any extramarital relationship, he will not provide protection or resources to the other woman. He engages in this relationship mostly due to his mating strategy, which is polygamy, as we already said. He desires to have more than one woman available for him. And most of the time, why does he engage in this infidelity? Because he's not allowed to exercise his polygamy mating strategy officially. They don't accept him to bring the second wife. His wife won't accept it. His partner won't accept it. That's why he engages in infidelity. He just wants to satisfy his mating strategy. Similarly, a woman's mating strategy is hypergamy, which means seeking the best man possible. That's why she's always looking for someone who's better than her. And not only someone who is better than her, but the best from the options that she have in front of her. If she has 10 men, 10 people in front of her, which all of them are better than her, she's not going to look for the worst one. No, she's looking for the best of those 10 best than her. Why? It's her mating strategy. And no one's discussed this. Cheating for a man is thought to be called and understood as cheating when it involves his duties and his responsibilities within the relationship. If he begins to take resources meant for his wife, for his family and home, and share those resources with the extramarital partner, there becomes a betrayal. For example, if he buys a car for the extramarital relationship, he pays rent for the extramarital relationship, he covers expenses for the other woman, he is diverting resources away from the family. At that moment, yes, it starts to constitute a betrayal. When the protection that should be given to his wife and children start to be directed towards another family, it becomes a betrayal. But a lot of the moment, it happens so because he gets in love with this second woman and he doesn't have the option for polygamy, which is his mating strategy. Not having this option for polygamy, he will only go to promiscuity. He will only go to infidelity. That's his only way. Otherwise, if a man has sex for fun, it shouldn't be understood as cheating because it isn't. Especially if he's a high-value man. Cheating for a man and a woman is viewed differently and must be understood differently. For a man, if it only involves sex, it means nothing more than fun. For a woman, however, betrayal means everything because her exclusivity in offering her body is significant to a man. Why? Because it's the only thing that she can give to this man. From the woman's perspective, she would only give her body if she has some emotional involvement with a man and values him more in some aspect compared to her partner because she's looking for the best of the best. So if her partner is the best, she will not involve in extramarital relationship. She's looking for the best. If she goes outside, it's because her partner, in her point of view, is not the best in something, and she goes to look for this something outside of the relationship. If that happens, as her partner, you must realize that, unfortunately for you, you have lost the battle before even begun. If she returns to you, it's only because the person she left for didn't welcome her and didn't ask her to stay. If they had welcomed her, she would have stayed due to her hypergamous nature, which is her mating strategy. Alternatively, she might have realized she was wrong in every way, but she has already shown her true colors to you. A woman might claim that her extramarital relationship meant absolutely nothing to her and that she didn't have any emotional involvement. She will always say that because she knows your next move, your next decision could be taking away her access to all your protection and all your resources. And remember, protection, different kinds of protection and resources are the most difficult thing to conquer in life. However, a woman who gives her body to someone without emotional involvement, it's a danger. It's a very big danger to have her by your side. You are done if you do that. As a man, whether an ordinary man or a high-value man, be mindful for your extramarital relationship to avoid embarrassment to your partner. Your partner reflects the person who you are. So do not embarrass your wife, your partner, because she's the one you have chosen. You must be, yes, very honest with your partner. You want to engage in a polygamous relationship, you must have an honest conversation with your partner. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Your partner will respect you a lot if you are able to face her and tell her, I want to be a polygamous man. And you will have this debate. And remember, being a high-value man does not necessarily means having several women or engaging in extramarital relationships. However, sometimes it may be difficult to control the polygamous tendencies inherent to a man. So, I'm Pat Tekateka, a medical doctor and an enthusiast in evolutionary psychology. Take care, stay well, till the next video.